Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Donnie Baby, back with another video, and I know it's been forever, and apologies in advance for Josie. Girl, cut. Josie, come here. Sorry guys, I'm back. But yes, for one, thank you guys so much for 1,000 subscribers, because I am not consistent on YouTube. I always say every year I'm gonna be consistent on YouTube, and I don't know, YouTube is just it's just my nemesis, and it is what it is. But I'm really grateful that I have 1,000 people that have come to support me, because now I feel like even more inclined to make content, because I have to give my people something. So thank you guys so much. But anyways, today we're gonna have another Your Recruiting Bestie video, because you guys have been hitting me up on TikTok like, girl, we need more recruiting tips. And honestly, on my TikTok, you guys, I'm not really talking about tech ads much, because it's just poop, blah, boring, oversaturated, too much stuff, like too much messy stuff going on TikTok, and I'm over it. And I just really want to just make sure that people on TikTok see that I'm a multifaceted person. I don't want being a recruiter in tech to be my life. So most of my recruiting content will be right here. So, you know, that's great. But today we're talking about LinkedIn. And it's very weird times right now. There's a lot of companies that are on hiring freezes, hiring pauses, not hiring, laying off, whatever. So I do just want you guys to know that whatever I say in this video, I'm pretty sure, well, I'm not gonna say I'm pretty sure. Whatever I say in this video, just understand that it might be a little bit slow paced compared to what it normally is, just because people do not have as many jobs available and are not hiring as frequently. But at the same time, there's so many companies hiring. It just is going to depend on, you know, which companies you're going after. But just want to give that disclaimer. But the whole point of this video is to talk about how to optimize your LinkedIn. And I talked about this on TikTok, and honestly, it's very simple. A lot of people are like selling these templates and courses and, you know, pay me $500 to optimize your LinkedIn account. And listen, let me just be clear. I'm all for people monetizing you know, the knowledge that they're providing to people. But at the same time, for me personally, I'm not going to charge people for information that is like quick for me to answer. Now, if I have to do my own personal research and take my personal time to, you know, provide somebody with an answer or a service, what have you, at that point, I do want to be compensated, and I think that's completely okay. Especially because, you know, a lot of this knowledge that I have is from years and years of experience, education, etc., etc. But when it comes to LinkedIn, it's not that deep. It's not that deep. It's not that deep. You guys know me. Y'all know I'm the candid queen. It's really not that deep. LinkedIn is very simple. If you know how to work any other social networking site, you can use LinkedIn the same way. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna put a timestamp so that y'all can just jump to me not yapping. But I haven't talked to you guys in a long time, so I had to yap a little bit. But the first thing for LinkedIn, the most important thing is going to be making sure that your account is marked as open to new opportunities. And you do that in the top section. If you click on edit profile, it'll have an option for you to mark your account as open to new opportunities. Me personally, I'm not actually in the market for a new role right now, but I'm never going to turn down an opportunity. I never want people to think that I'm not open to opportunities. So it always is checked off for me. But the thing about this is as a recruiter, we have a tool called LinkedIn Recruiter, and we have filters, and, you know, we use Booleans and all these things to find the candidates that we're looking for. So the good thing about having your account marked as open to new opportunities is, if you're a recruiter like me, or if there's a recruiter like me, I'm only going to go after people that are open to new opportunities. I don't want to waste time. I don't want to spam people's inboxes, hitting them up if they're not interested. So if you check that, you're probably going to come up on a recruiter search, just like, you know, I'm saying that I search for those kind of candidates. So that's the first thing. The second thing will be also in the profile area of your page, and I'll put a little snippet up there. But like, you also need to make sure that your title is optimized as well. So just like you might hear people say, optimize your bio on Instagram, optimize your bio on TikTok, optimize your bio on YouTube, optimize your bio on LinkedIn. So you want your title to say the job that you currently have and the job that you're trying to obtain. So for example, just a random example, if me as a recruiter, if I want to be a product manager, I'm going to put that I am a technical sourcing recruiter seeking product management opportunities. That's what you want that to look like, because again, those are keywords. So if I'm a recruiter using LinkedIn Recruiter, my search tool to find candidates, if I'm looking for product managers, if you have that in your subject line, you're gonna pop up in my search. The goal always is to pop up in more searches. I pop up in about 300 searches weekly because my account is optimized and I really haven't changed my account much, but maybe a couple little nooks and, you know, changes like, you know, when I got a new job. But other than that, I kind of keep the foundation of my page the same, and that's why I'm able to show them so many searches weekly. So far we have open to new opportunities in your title. Then what you also want to make sure is that you have a summary. For the summary, you guys, I used the summary builder myself. I actually thought it was pretty great because I kind of didn't know what to put on there. And I didn't want to like repeat what's on my resume. So for the summary, I used the builder and it was pretty cool. I really liked it. And I think I used it for like over a year. And so I kind of got bored and started playing around with stuff because that's just what I do. But if you need direction, use that summary builder and just change out some things to make it you, make it sound like yourself. And also, if you have a profile summary on your resume, you can technically copy and paste that into your LinkedIn profile. But you want people to get a glimpse of who you are. Like, you want to kind of tease them. Like, you want them to be looking at your account and just be like, oh my gosh, like, I need to know more about this person. Like, you want them to keep going down. You want them to eventually get down to your work experience. So, and that's the next thing I'm going to talk about is your work experience. If you have your work experience on your, or you need to have your work experience, game tight on your page. But there's a thing about the work experience, you guys. With the work experience, you want to make sure that you're not giving too much. You don't want to bore your reader. You don't want to paste your whole resume onto your profile. You just want to give them a couple little bullet points. And the goal of these bullet points is for somebody to look at your account, look at your profile, and say, I want to get her on the phone. I want to get him on the phone. They need to be on the phone because they're looking and they're seeing that you might have exactly what they're looking for. But in order for them to actually find that out, they need to have a conversation with you. Make sure that your examples or your bullet points are data driven, you guys. You're going to hear that like literally just rammed into your skull. Like, be data driven, be data driven, be data driven, because they just want to be able to see that you are capable of performing at the scope and scale of that role. So if you're able to be data driven within your bullet points, it kind of leads them to the water. That's what we want. We want them to hit you up, send you a message, give you a phone call. So make sure you're data driven with your bullet points. Just giving a little teaser about what you do, but don't do too much. But like, humbly brag, you know, brag about your favorite things that you're most proud of, like some of your skills that you're most proud of. So that's gonna be in the description area, okay? Okay, so last but not least, and I actually should have said this first, but it's okay, we just gonna roll with it because it's a little rusty, but the information is there. Your profile picture, y'all. Have a profile picture. And to be honest, you do not need a profile picture that's like done professionally where you got on a suit and a tie and you're looking like, oh my gosh, I'm so professional. Like, boring. Have a profile picture that really shows who you are. I'm all for showcasing your personality, you guys. Like, you can never go wrong with showing your individuality. Like, when you're in a land full of 1,000, 100,000 people that want the same exact job that you're looking for, at least make yourself stand out in more ways than one. Like, obviously your work experience will make you stand out, but you want to stand out as well as like just showing who you are. And if you look at my page, I'm very just like me. Like, it's definitely me. There's color. I'm very eclectic, so you can tell that. You can just really see like that I'm a really outgoing, energetic, friendly, outspoken kind of person. And you kind of like, you just can't go wrong with showing people your personality. Like, I think that recruiters really take that as a sign that, you know, you're somebody that they want to talk to. At least I do, for sure. But with the profile picture, you guys, the only thing that I will say is do not have other people in there. I know there are some people that have like their kids or their dog, and I'm a dog mom too, but Josie does not belong in my profile picture. She just does not, you know. I can definitely post pictures of her or my family or whatever the case may be on my feed, like, of course, but like, absolutely do not have that in your profile picture. You want a headshot. You want something like up to here, you know. The picture that I have on my LinkedIn, probably for like this time, for real, 3 years. It was a selfie that I took outside of the out of a holiday party, a company holiday party, and it just so happened to be that it was so dark in the car that the background ended up being black. But as far as my face and everything else, it was very well lit up, and I thought it was a beautiful picture, and it was the perfect dimension. And so I made that my profile photo, and I think it like literally did what it needed to do. You know, and now the picture that I have up there now is one that I just took with my Sony camera while chilling in my office. But like, I think people feel like you have to have this super fancy profile picture, and you don't. Like, you can make it work with what you have. But again, like I said, don't have your kids in there, you know, Ray and them. Don't have, you know, don't have your dog. Don't have like a picture of, you know, I don't know. You know how people do with their profile pictures. Don't have no glitter, you know, none of that stuff. Like, no, thank you. Just have a picture of you and who you are. I think it makes a difference to me personally, and this could just be a bad thing, but you know, I'm the candid queen, so I'm just going to say it. If there is no profile picture, I'm kind of just like, I feel like I'm talking to a ghost. I'm not really going to be inclined to reach out to somebody without a photo. And, you know, of course, there's going to be those unicorns where you just cannot deny that, you know, they have the experience that you're looking for. But if somebody doesn't have a profile photo, I feel like they're just not an active person on the profile. So even if I do send them a message, like, the chances of them responding is probably slim to none. All I can say is, you want to show people who you are. You want to stand out. So one of the best ways to show people who you are is showing them your face. Showing them your face. Showing them your face. Okay? Your face. But, boom. So, just doing a quick recap because sister was all over the place. I'm going order right now, even though it may not be the order that I went in the video. Y'all, stick with me. Number 1, a profile picture. Number 2, your headline. The job that you currently have and the job that you're seeking. Number 3, open to new opportunities. Number 4, a summary. Number 5, your job description. Okay? Okay. And I do want to make one quick call out on the job description, you guys. I probably should have said this earlier as well. But just make sure you only have relevant jobs in your job work history. Like, you know, if you have been in corporate for years, you don't really need to put your internships. You know, if you've been in corporate for years, you don't really need to put when you were working retail at Nordstrom. You know, just have it relevant because you don't want to take up too much real estate on your page and kind of get people confused. And, you know, just straight to the point. That always wins, straight to the point. Just remember how many people recruiters are reaching out to every single day. They don't have time to go combing through trying to find what relevant work history is. Okay? Okay. 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 So that's it, you guys. With that information that I gave you guys, I promise you within 2 to 3 weeks, you will start to see results, because what I told you is how you appear in searches. And it can take some time for the algorithm to kick you out, but it'll happen, I promise. All of my recruiting clients that I've had that have done one-on-one consultation with me, I tell them about how to optimize their profile, and they're just like, "Dime, I'm not getting any messages like week 1. And I'm just like, wait for it. And then they hit me up around that 2-3 week mark, and they're like, "Oh my God, my inbox is being blown up by recruiters." And I'm like, I know, because I'm a recruiter and I know how to make it work. And now I'm giving you guys information for free. Like, come on. So you guys, trust me, my word is bond. I promise this is how you do it. And just remember, LinkedIn is a social networking site. Just like on Facebook or Instagram or YouTube, how you have to use the platform in order for them to push your profile, it's the same with LinkedIn. So also, once you optimize your profile, make sure that you're sharing, you know, sharing posts, commenting on posts, making posts yourself. Engagement is a thing. The more you engage on the profile, the more LinkedIn is going to know that you use the tool, and it's going to show other people and suggest other people that they reach out to you. It's social media. You have social media is pretty much the same. So make it work in your favor. Don't be intimidated by LinkedIn. LinkedIn is doing a lot of things right now that are making the tool more, I guess you could say, what's the word? I guess make it more, to make it more user-friendly. rusty as hell. But yeah, to make it more user-friendly, because I feel like a lot of people were intimidated by the tool, and now they're trying to make it, you know, just like any other platform. Like, there's a lot of features that are like Facebook, so have fun with it. I have fun with my LinkedIn posts. I have tons of posts that go viral, and it's literally just me being me, sharing my thoughts and my opinions, but it'll resonate with somebody. So like I said, make it work in your favor, you guys. Those 5, 6 easy tips, however many goddamn tips it was, will definitely help you guys appear in more searches, which will get you guys more messages in your inbox, which will eventually lead you to landing these jobs that you're wanting. So if you haven't already, please go ahead and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos, and most importantly, hit that subscribe button, because I'm back, y'all, like I never left. I'm back, y'all, like I never left. I'm back, y'all, like I never left. Like I never left. Like I never left. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. But yes, please do that. Binge watch my other recruiting videos. Please, in the comments, if you have questions, let me know. If you have any topics that you want me to cover, let me know, because like I said, I'm trying to get back in the group, and I want to create content that you guys want. I want to answer y'all's questions. I want to help my besties out. So please do that. And I'll be back with another video next Tuesday. So stay tuned. Bye, y'all.